In Greek mythology, Thanatos was the personification of death. He was the son of Nyx, the primordial goddess of the night. Some sources also name Erebus, god of darkness, as his father. Thanatos works under Hades' command, and ensures that the spirit of the deceased mortal was safely transported to the underworld. Thanatos was particularly associated with peaceful death. Those who suffered violent death were more likely to be found in the company of the Keras, and the hounds of Hades. In ancient Greece, Thanatos was often portrayed as a man with wings, with a sword in his head or in its sheath. Thanatos appears in countless myths and legends. The most famous was the story of Sisyphus. Sisyphus was the first king of Ephyra, who promoted navigation and commerce, but most horrible of all, he killed a guest, a violation of concept of hospitality, which fell under Zeus' domain, and naturally angered him. Sisyphus further enraged Zeus, by revealing the location of Aegina, a fact that Zeus was trying to keep hidden from her father Asopus. Zeus had transformed himself into an eagle, and flew over the kingdom of Sisyphus. When Asopo asked, he told in exchange for a water source. Furious, Zeus ordered Thanatos to chain Sisyphus in Tartarus, as punishment. A clever Sisyphus asked Thanatos how the chain works, and Thanatos granted him his wish. Sisyphus seized his chance and trapped Thanatos in the chains. Since Thanatos was trapped, nobody on earth could die. This especially angered Ares, the god of war, and he decided to intervene. As soon as he aware, Hades freed Thanatos, and ordered him to bring Sisyphus immediately. When Sisyphus said goodbye to his wife, he was carefully said her not to bury his body. Already in the underworld, Sisyphus complained to Hades about his wife's lack of respect for not burying him. Then he pleaded for another day, to take revenge on his wife. Hades granted him the request, and Sisyphus then resumed his body and ran away with his wife. When Sisyphus failed to return to the underworld, he was dragged back by Hermes. Zeus decided to punish him, by making Sisyphus endlessly pushing a giant boulder up a hill. Thanatos also had conflict with the hero Hercules, when he was asked to bring the princess Alcestis from the underworld. Hercules fought Thanatos, and eventually driving him away. Thanatos did not have a cult establishment in his honor, but there was a temple dedicated to him in Sparta. Thanatos is most commonly depicted for an event that occurred in the Trojan War. During the fighting, Sarpedon, a son of Zeus, was killed defending Troy. Zeus was so upset about the death of his son, so he sent Thanatos and Hypnos to the battlefield to retrieve the body, and then transport it back to Sarpedon's homeland of Lycia. Thanatos was not the same god as Hades. Though Hades ruled the underworld, Thanatos was the god who brought peaceful deaths to the underworld.